Gas fee is one of the most confusing topics for beginners in blockchain. And you hear them saying stuff like, how much is it? What is it? Why do you have to pay for gas fee? And so many questions like this. But in this video, I'm going to be explaining what gas fee is to you. First, you have to understand that gas fee is not the price you pay for gas in your house, but it is an essential part of the blockchain ecosystem, and it is simply the transaction cost associated with sending, receiving, initiating transaction, or doing almost anything on the blockchain network. For example, when you initiate a transaction like sending cryptocurrency to another user, you create a request for the network to process. Miners who validate and record transactions need an incentive to prioritize your request. This incentive is gas fee. So we can say that a gas fee is a transaction fee that users pay to miners or validators on the blockchain network to have their transactions included in the next block. The higher the gas fee, the more likely your transaction is to be included in the next block and processed quickly. You must know that gas fees are not fixed. It's not something that is like specific for a particular transaction. This is what it costs you. No, they are not fixed. It varies, and there are several factors that can affect the cost of a transaction. Factors like network congestion, complexity of the transaction, and the gas price you set. And when I say gas price is simply the amount of cryptocurrency you are willing to pay per unit of gas. You can adjust this fee to prioritize your transaction. For example, a higher gas price would make miners process your transaction sooner, but it may cost you so much more. Back to what I was saying on the fact that prices can vary depending on different situations and different factors. For example, a simple transfer transaction will require less gas fee than more complex transactions like deploying smart contracts. And when there is a lot of congestion on the network, you may also need to pay higher to have your transaction processed quickly. Also, it is important to know that gas fees are paid in different denominations depending on what blockchain network. For example, on Ethereum network, you have ETH. On Solana, you have Sol. On Polygon, you have Matic, and so on. At this point, if you are wondering why are gas fees important, you must know that gas fees keep the blockchain network secure and decentralized. Without gas fee, there will be no incentives for miners or validators to process transactions and add them to the blockchain. This will make the network vulnerable to spam and denial of service attacks. We can't deny that gas fee also has huge impact on user experience and efficiency of the blockchain network. For example, if you don't set an adequate gas fee, your transaction might just be delayed or even stuck in a backlog, and this can cause a whole lot of frustration. Gas fees are necessary parts of a lot of networks, and depending on the network, like I mentioned before, because of network traffic, the prices genuinely vary. For example, when you compare Solana to Ethereum, you see that the gas fee on Ethereum is way higher than Solana, and this is all due to the network congestion issues. There are so many things you can do to manage gas fee effectively. One, I would say that make sure you stay informed about the current situation of the network and make sure that you don't process transactions during the peak time when the network is its busiest and gas fees are skyrocketing. Also, you can use a gas fee optimizer. There are several tools that can help you estimate the optimal gas fee for your transaction. And finally, I would say that if you can substitute using one of the layer 2 solutions, because they actually have cheaper gas fee when compared to the Ethereum mainnet. And like I mentioned before, there are several apps, tools that can really help you to make informed decisions when it comes to gas fee. Gas fee can truly be a barrier to entry for new users who do not understand what it is at all. But educating yourself and understanding how gas fee works can really help you to optimize your transaction, reduce your cost, and make the most out of the blockchain ecosystem. And yeah, I think we've come to the end of the video for today. Thank you so much for learning with me again today, and I really hope you've learned something new. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel also. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.